It was a warm spring day. My apprentice lay sprawled out on the grass, dozing gently. "Tell me, what are you thinking so deeply about?" I teased. His eyes fluttered open and turned toward the sky. Catching a falling flower petal in his palm, he calmly mused. Why is it that everything beautiful in this world fades so quickly? His smile was as warm as the autumn breeze, and I could not help but grin. The beauty of a fluttering petal is only possible because of its fall, I replied. So too does the beauty of life stem from its brevity. Never trust anyone who speaks of forever. Nothing under the sun can withstand the winds of time. Anyone who promises eternity is certainly a liar. But as a knight, I too had made an oath of eternity. We looked at one another and bellowed with laughter. It was a warm spring day. Episode 6, Sharenian Knights.
All right. I think they need to update the previous 5 from this point. Is this the place? So you really think we're gonna find some great treasure here, huh?
I told you, yes. My sources don't lie. And they aren't cheap either.
That doesn't mean they're trustworthy, you know.
Look, I trust them, okay? Besides, they said if it didn't pan out, they'd give us our money back.
One moment. I think I may have found the entrance.
It opened! Wow.
Yeah, wow. Guess this might be worth it after all. Let's split up and search the place.
Be careful. They said there might be a demon guarding the treasure.
And you waited until now to tell us this.
I mean, we could just turn around and go home.
That's not what I was saying. Welcome, brave adventurers. Are you the demon? The demon has already returned to hell.
Phew, glad to hear it.
What do you mean glad? That means we've arrived too late. I presume you're the one who killed the demon, so you must have claimed its treasure for yourself. Something like that. The Rubian! The Rubian, yes. The demon-blooded jewel, whose light heals the sick and raises even the dead. Or so they say.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Wow. Wonderful for him. It appears we're heading home empty-handed. Might as well go ask for that refund.
You think they'd say yes? I mean, their info wasn't wrong.
Ugh, what a waste of time. Do not despair, friends. If you want this gem so badly, I could be persuaded to let you have it. Persuaded how, exactly? What's the catch? I ask only that you listen to my story. It's been so long since I've been out in the world, and I have much to say. Out in the world? What kind of story are we talking about?
Whatever it is, I bet it's going to be amazing. Let's hear it.
Long ago, there was a kingdom called Sharenian. It was a place of idyllic beauty, the kind matched only by fairy tales. There I led a small band of knights. Chief among our duties was the hunting of demons.
Ooh.
The hunting of demons?
Drive them that way! There's 5 more headed west!
Watch it, Ryan! You almost hit me!
Sorry! I'm really sorry! What?
Queeg, are you okay?
It hurts.
See her over here in the background, she hit Queeg.
You said you hunted demons, but what you're describing are moles.
Okay. Commander! Commander!
Did you see them, Commander?
See what?
Just now, the demons. They went right past you, sir. A whole pack of moles just got away.
Commander! I saw about 20 of them come this way. What happened?
I just drove about 10 of them this way. Don't tell me they escaped.
Is the mission a success or a failure? Okay, so I guess I'm playing the role of Dark now. A failure, you would see. At least for now. Don't be dismayed. Rest up, all of you. Then what about the moles that escaped? I'll take care of them.
Woohoo! I mean,
I should travel left from here to deal with those moles that escaped. Good work, everyone. The farmers will be very grateful for another task well performed.
yeah, great. That's what we're here for. We're the mole slayers now.
Mole slayers?
You know, in the stories I grew up on, knights only fought dragons and demons.
Ha! You think you could take on a demon, Ryan? Technically, I do believe moles count as demons, if you trace their ancestry back far enough.
So we're not just mole slayers, we're mole genealogists too. Ryan the Demon Hunter. That's what they'll call me. Ryan, pay attention. The man no demon can survive. Oh, they're gonna tell stories about me someday. Can we get back on topic? Harding's correct. Moles do have the faintest bit of demon ancestry from long ago.
Long ago. Moles are just moles. And that's as it should be. If there truly were packs of demons roaming about, it'd take more than a half-dozen knights to stop them.
Commander?
Commander, someone's here. Commander Kalled, a certain someone waits for you nearby. Someone from the palace. I was told you would know that. I was told you would know what that means.
From the palace? What is this about? Someone from the palace wants to see the commander? Could it be?
Everyone, return to base. I'll be there shortly. Let's climb upward.
Okay, there's the only portal here, so it's probably it.
More runaway moles. I suppose I should take care of them as I go.
Until just a few years ago, this was where I instructed the young prince in the arts of battle. After training, we would sometimes stop and gaze out upon the kingdom. Swathed in the glow of the setting sun, it was truly beautiful. And sometimes that frightened me. For you see, all things of beauty must one day fade. Even the great Kingdom of Sharenia.
There will come a day when it is no more than an empty ruin. And only the stories of its majesty will remain. From time to time, I still reflect on the conversation we had here.
I never imagined you'd come here in person. If His Majesty finds out...
I'm an apprentice coming to see his master. Who could find fault in that?
Is there trouble at the palace?
You know the king better than anyone. It was you he trusted most. His Majesty has lost his mind. All this time, he's been obsessed with rumors about that gem's power. He spent years scouring the country for it, and researching dark sorceries that might suit his goals. And recently, he's gone so far as to attempt to summon a demon. The palace is already rife with gossip.
He won't succeed.
No, I don't suspect he will either. But I still can't just stand by and watch. If I do nothing and a horrific tragedy takes place, it will be too late then for regrets. This land is so beautiful. Master, Sharenian is my home, my responsibility. Though history may remember me as little more than a power-hungry traitor to the crown, I must protect this nation at any cost.
So you're really going to go through with it? Once you start down this path, there's no going back.
I am well aware of that. There are only two possible fates for one who seeks to usurp the throne. They either die in the effort, or they become the new king. Master,
My prince, it's time to return.
I'll come and see you after I've done what I must. When that time comes, I hope you'll agree to serve as my knight.
Of course. As he turned to walk away, I wanted to stop him, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. I tried not to dwell on what he had said. Die or become the new king. The prince shrank into the distance. Meanwhile, his words loomed larger and larger in my mind.
All right, so we got a coup going on. Die or become the new king.
Did I not tell you to return to base?
Commander,
We may have seen you talking to your visitor. Hein believes the kingdom will soon face great peril.
so what are we going to do?
Whatever happens, if I'm ever given orders that conflict with my code of honor, nothing is going to happen.
But the fact that he came all this way surely means he needs your help. We have a responsibility to...
Nothing is going to happen. Hein, what is our mission as knights?
to protect Sharenian.
Pardon. What is our purpose as knights? To protect Sharenian, sir. To protect Sharenian, sir. Yes. All the way to the end. So long as a single soul remains in Sharenia, we must protect them forever.
Uh-oh. He said forever. He said the doom word.
That, above all else, is what it means to be a Sharenian knight. Hold that in your hearts, and your path will be clear. The path of a knight. Palace intrigue. Choosing one king over another. Nothing could be further from my purpose. I should take no part in it.
I had pledged to defend Sharenian. I decided to focus on that truth. That and nothing else.
A few days later.
Uh-oh!
I knew it! I knew you were after my throne! This act of treason will never be forgiven!
Okay.
I have no need to justify myself to you. Surrender your crown peacefully.
Ah, arrogant bastard child! I never should have allowed you into the palace! I knew it would come to this! You want to take everything away from me!
You still believe that? This is all your own doing.
Captain! Where's the guard captain? Kalled! Kalled!
You really don't remember? You dismissed him from your court. You intended to punish him for treason, but I stopped you. Once he held a position of honor, but has been reduced to leading a band of failed knights because of you.
Guard captain! Where's Kalled? Eliminate this insolent whelp immediately!
Have you lost what's left of your mind? Arrest him, and find the gem.
Okay.
The nightmare is finally over. I almost didn't make it in time.
My prince, over there!
Yep, there it is.
What's this? How?
I won't let you take what's mine! The throne, or the Rubian! I won't let you steal my blood right!
Uh-oh.
Master!
That's not good. That's no good.
Everyone's on the move. Something big is afoot.
And here we are on permanent standby.
We have to be. If we try to intervene, they'll hang us for treason. Besides, there's only 6 of us. What difference are we going to make?
Oh, Queeg, what's up?
Commencing report. All members of the armed forces have been ordered to assemble at the palace. Why? What's the situation? The king is dead. What the heck happened here? Everyone clear out! Wait, aren't you the Mole Slayers? Ah!
Mole, reporting for duty?
You lot are the last people who ought to be here right now. If you want to live, run as far away as you can.
Hey, at least tell us what's going on.
The king summoned a demon. He's dead. The king is dead. The prince too, probably. No one's found him yet. And the knights who assembled, all dead too, wiped out. And the king who the knights who assembled, all dead too, wiped out.
Did we just read that twice? Hey, whoa! Let me ask you something else. Hey! And there he goes.
Some knight he is, running off and leaving his pledge in the dust. The king is dead. The prince is missing.
There are only 2 possible fates for one who seeks to usurp the throne. They either die in the effort, or they become the new king.
He's either died or become the king.
All right, our mission is...
The prince must still be alive. He'll be inside the palace somewhere. We should find him, on the double.
Inside the palace? This one? The one with the demon in it?
What, are you scared of Ryan the Demon Slayer? Or what are you scared of, Ryan the Demon Slayer?
I'm not scared. I'm just saying, for this demon, we ought to, I don't know, do our homework first, figure out its weaknesses?
Weaknesses?
Thinking back to my academy lessons, most demons are vulnerable to magic, heart-piercing, or beheading.
Ah, yes, why didn't I think of that? We have to cut off their heads. Such insight. It's clear your academy tuition was well spent.
Unless you learned how to slay demons on the streets, Ed. Quit yapping and let me think for a second.
I warned him there was no going back. Perhaps there never was. I can hardly mount a rescue when he's lost in a demon-haunted castle. He may well be dead already. If we press on, these 5 young warriors may sacrifice their lives for nothing. But What should I do? What should I... Commander? Commander. Commander, we'll be okay. We survived your training. We can get through this. Everyone's ready to do their part. Yeah, no matter what the others call us, we're still knights.
All of us made the same pledge.
I am prepared to carry out the mission.
Time to be a demon hunter for real, huh?
Yes. For a moment I'd forgotten. They have as much stake at this as the rest of Sharenian. Hear me. Our mission is to find the prince, and if he still draws breath, to rescue him. Hardin, Ryan, take the left passageway. Ed, Quig, and Ein go right. We'll split up and conduct a search. Yes, sir! What must I do in this moment? What I must do in this moment is trust my comrades. You're Kalled? You don't actually mean to go in there? It's suicide, Captain, even for you. Perhaps. But I can't stand by. But I can stand by no longer. I should move to the right. I must eliminate the demons, then rejoin my party in their search. Okay! Hunting mission commencing.
Your wounds are deep. Get out of the palace. We'll take it from here.
What are you doing here? I thought the knights just missed you.
Almost. But there was one unit left that would take me.
Even after you shot a superior officer? He did what now?
Huh? I mean, yeah, He had it coming. It was, justice, yeah.
I just heard you slip during target practice.
Well, you don't have to tell people that. Ryan, look out! That was a close one.
Never let your guard down.
All right, no more talking. You two, get out of here.
Right. Thanks.
Thanks, Sir Knight.
Of course. Be careful.
He did not expect to see me here. Barely even recognized me. Guess we've come a long way since our days in training. We better have.
We'd better have. In the old days, I wanted to run away. Mustering the courage to stay and face my duty was a daily struggle.
I did run off a couple times, if you remember.
Oh, Ryan, on that topic. I don't know about you, but I really do respect Commander Kalled.
Okay.
So try not to shoot him. For my sake, eh? Yup. More demons! Down! Down, down, down! The Mole Slayers. Your, reputation precedes you. Hey, watch it, buddy. Unless you want us to unsave you. No, thank you. Truly, we'd have died without your assistance. What's the situation? We haven't found any civilians left on this side. Just a couple of demons. Queeg, take care of it. Eliminating targets. Where's Ein? Lady Ein insisted on searching the central corridor by herself. We heard a lot of noise right after she left. Here, let me go get her real quick. No, I'll go. Assist Queeg, and join us when you've finished here. Yes, sir. Like he needs my help. The guy's a freaking monster. Like, literally. I don't even know if he's human. I've never seen him bleed. And I'm talking to myself. Well, I guess I could go at least cheer him on. Two blades are better than one, I suppose. Alright, here I go. Hey, Queeg, are you one of those arcane constructs or something? Define arcane construct. You know, a magic weapon. One of those golems that the palace sorcerers were supposedly building. They're not golems, what were they called? Automatons, maybe? They look like human on the outside, but, you know. Does this relate to the mission? Not exactly, but... Enemy behind you. Ah! Alright. Alright, cool. Elimination round done. Ein, are you alright?
Yes, perhaps a bit winded. But as they say, so far so good. How fare the others?
All safe. They're on their way.
As I thought. Now who are the rejects?
You've heard such talk.
Or now who are the rejects?
You've heard such talk.
Some gossip. Supposedly Hardin was rejected for disobeying a dishonorable order. Good for him, if you ask me. Ryan chokes when he's nervous, so that one's obvious. Queeg's terrible at communication, so he was likely rejected in the bias for poor teamwork. On the basis for poor teamwork. As for Ed, it's a wonder you even put up with his attitude.
You're not far off.
And I suppose my examination was deliberately graded as a failure. So you'd have someone to keep this ragtag group on task. You gotta have at least one brain on the team, right?
Well...
Wait, is that not it?
Let's just say that's what happened.
Wait, are you telling me I actually failed my examination? Why? When? How?
Oh, here they are, just in time.
We're not done talking about this.
Nothing to report from the right-hand passage. Same on the left. No one's seen the prince.
Someone did say they saw the king's corpse in the spillway. If that's the case, it'll be hard to finish him out. But yeah, no one's seen the prince.
And there's only one place left to search. Which mission takes priority? Rescuing the prince or eliminating the demon? Neither. Hardin, what is our mission as knights? To protect Sharenian. All the way to the end. So long as a single soul remains in Sharenian, we must protect it forever. That's right. Our duty awaits. All right, let's go! Oh no! Ergo.
There he is.
Demon, return to hell! Does anybody here speak demon?
I don't speak their infernal tongue, but I do know how to slay a demon.
Engaging target.
Taste the might of a demon hunter!
Attack!
Oh, that was strong.
Master, please, please uphold your promise.
Fools, do as you pledged. Guard the kingdom forever.
Oh. How did we get back here? What happened? Did we get teleported? No, it's not just that. Our wounds, they're all healed. Huh? You're right. My arm is fine now. That's odd. I could swear I just died. How did you... Whoa. Ed, are you a ghost? Yes, Ryan, I'm a ghost. Ooh, seriously. You're scared of ghosts when you just fought a demon? Everyone, clear out! Run, now! Wait, aren't you the Mole Slayers? Didn't we just have this conversation? You lot are the last people who ought to be here right now. If you want to live, run as far away as you can. What? No, really, what? What in the world is happening? The king summoned a demon. I think I know what he's going to say next. He's dead. The king is dead. The prince too, probably. No one's found him yet. And the knights who assembled, all dead too. Wiped out. That's exactly what he said before. Word for word. So does that mean... Did we go back? In time. Well, I'm not dead anymore, so that's fine by me. You're seriously joking about this. I think I liked you better when you were dead. Hey, I died saving your hide back there. Oh, be quiet. Oh! Ow! Commander, This must be the demon's curse. So it would seem.
What do we do now?
What is our mission? To protect Sharenian. Yes, exactly. Nothing has changed. We slay the demon again.
What if he places the curse on us again? Maybe we could just rush him before he can get the curse out.
Sounds like a plan to me. But what about our code of honor? We're knights, not assassins.
Are you being serious right now? Because
We'll do as Ryan suggests. Smaller groups might escape the demon's notice for now. We'll split up and take different passageways. We should move to the portal on the right. Alright, let's go! Oops, wrong button.
oh, I think I missed an ad break there somewhere in the middle, so sorry about that, guys, for those of you who are watching. But you shouldn't have the interruption in the VOD, but I'll try to keep a closer eye on it next time, so that way you guys can all stay up to speed. You know, it's funny. I always thought demons would be scarier.
Well, I should probably thank this one, seeing as how he brought me back to life. Our battle ought to be easier, now that we know his strategy. Yeah, some curse, right? More like a blessing.
Maybe we can even save the prince this time. Oh, then we could be the royal palace guards, like the commander used to be.
Quite possibly. Royal Palace Guards. No one would ever call us rejects again.
I'm surrounded by imbeciles. Our enemy is still a demon. Don't take him lightly.
We're better prepared.
We're better prepared now, though. He's still deadly. If we underestimate him even for a moment, any one of us could die. And this time, stay that way.
Still a demon.
Fools, do as you've pledged. Guard this kingdom forever.
I shook my head, trying to drive off the many thoughts flooding through my mind. Guard the kingdom forever. Yes, that's precisely what I wanted. I will guard it forever.
Let's hold here for a moment. Everyone, close your eyes.
Huh? Close our eyes.
What is this, a bag check? If somebody's wallet is missing, it was definitely Ryan that took it.
What? I didn't take...
My wallet is intact in the counter floor. Don't be such fools. The commander wants us to acclimate our eyes to the darkness of the chamber ahead.
What did I do to get stuck with these guys?
I was joking, Queeg. Just trying to lighten up the mood. But if Ryan didn't take the wallet, who did? Nobody took anybody's wallet, Queeg. I said it was a joke. Enough. If everyone's ready, Then it's time. What is our mission as knights? To protect Sharenian. Right. Let's go again!
Ed, wait up. Thank you for what you did before, but this time, don't die. Aww, I think she's got a little romance for him.
Especially in that animatic that was there, the way she was holding him, I would think there's something a little bit more that's going on between them. All right, I'll keep that in mind. All right, here goes.
Demon, return to... Hey, wait up!
Yeah, just bum rush him. Stop grandstanding and do the thing.
The darkness again. Where is everybody?
Stay calm. The demon has created an illusion. Be careful not to strike one another. We've trained together for years. We can tell who's who, even in the darkness.
We can?
Whoa! Oh boy. One of the most epic songs in Maplestory that exists right now. Anyone hurt?
Just a couple of scrapes. Everyone made it this time.
What about the prince? His wound is deep, and it looks like he was sustained it. And it looks like it was sustained at least 2 hours ago.
Master, I'm sorry.
There's no need to speak.
Please, uphold your promise.
Don't worry. I haven't forgotten.
Fools!
Okay. Back in the present. Hello? Did he fall asleep standing up? So what do you think happened next? Did they break the curse? I don't know. Maybe they,
What? Why are we guessing? Let's wake him up. big sword?
A gray-haired veteran. Oh, I must have nodded off. My apologies. Where was I?
You, just killed the demon again.
Ah, yes, that's right. After that, we realized.
We failed to break the curse.
Huh. I was sure that plan would work.
Maybe we just need to kill him faster? Why don't we just kick down the door and shoot his head clean off?
As long as the commander stays far away. You know what happened last time you tried to make a shot like that.
Shut your mouth, Ed.
If charging straight in was dishonorable, wouldn't shooting him unseen be outright cowardly?
Is this guy for real? 100%. What is wrong with him?
It's worth a try. But Ryan, are you sure you can make that shot?
Yes, I can. Don't feel like you're under pressure here. Even if you miss, we'll probably get another chance. You sound like you think I am going to miss.
I should head through the portal on the right. Wait, we might save time going through the spillway. There may be fewer enemies there as well.
He's right.
Yeah, that does sound easier. So, wait, we're taking a whole different route. That's right. Is there a problem? No, sir. Very well. Everyone move out. Let's go! Oh, we get 2 hallways this time. And they're purple! Usually meaning they're a little stronger. 3 hallways! Oh boy!
We made a slew of attempts and tried many strategies. Eventually, we came to realize a few things. First, that the prince was beyond saving. It did not matter how quickly we arrived. His fatal wound was sustained before the moment to which we were always transported. Second, defeating the demon before he managed to utter his curse did not prevent us from suffering its effects. Third, the longer it took for us to reach the demon, the stronger he grew. And fourth, his name was...
Urgoth Dunamis.
Urgoth Dunamis.
That's what it said in the book His Majesty was clutching. I believe it's the name of the demon we've been battling. There were a few other details, too. When summoned to our world, his true body stays in the other world, and a duplicate forms here. The original body then transfers its strength to the duplicate, but that takes time. 12 to 24 hours, apparently.
12 to 24 hours.
In other words, starting from the moment the time loop restarts, the longer we take to vanquish him, the stronger he grows.
So no time for a nap. We better hurry.
I could use a nap sometime soon, actually. I'm feeling really worn out for some reason.
That's odd. Shouldn't our fatigue vanish at the same time our wounds are healed?
Our physical fatigue, yes. Mental fatigue, however, is another story.
I see. How many attempts have we made so far? 7. Or if you're keeping score of Ryan's opening volley, that's 3 hits, 4 misses.
Okay, so 7 attempts. Let's say each one took us 3 hours. On average, we've essentially been fighting for an entire day without rest. It's only natural that we'd be worn out. Honestly, my brain feels like a brick right now.
Regardless, we can't afford to linger here. We'll have to think up a solution on the move.
Under a sun that never set, we fought and fought. Each time we defeated the demon, watched the prince breathe his last breath. We recovered the Rubian, and then we were back at the beginning. Every single time.
Boy. Can you imagine being like that? Basically staying up and fighting for an entire day? The 22nd day. Oh my. They're exhausted.
This is just getting harder and harder. How much do you know about black magic?
I mean, other than the broad strokes, not much. I didn't exactly major in it.
For demons of this magnitude, how far do you think a curse like this might extend? In other words, is turning back time only for us, or for the whole world?
It couldn't be for the whole world. No matter how powerful he is, that would violate all known laws of metaphysics. I can't say for sure, but if I had to guess, it might be turning back time for just Sharenian. Think of it like a bubble. Time outside the bubble would still pass normally. Come to think of it, that halo around the sun, it all makes sense.
What about the halo?
A halo like that can indicate that 2 adjacent regions of space-time have fallen out of sync. So, I think that's what's happening. The curse that has separated Sharenian from the outside world.
So
then, what if we just leave? It's not that simple. First, the bubble's part of the curse, and is designed to keep people inside. Second, even if we could leave, Urgoth would keep growing stronger here, and he'd have Sharenian at his mercy.
Okay, but what if someone from the outside saw what was happening here? Couldn't they come in and help? Or what if the demon's strength just ran out? He can't keep it up forever, can he? Those are both possibilities.
But there's no way to be sure. There also exists another possibility. What if all this is a lie? What if we're not actually reliving the same day, but rather trapped in an illusion that simply makes it seem that way? What do we do then? If we start doubting our eyes, we won't be able to believe anything, not even each other. So let's not start thinking about that.
Yeah, besides, if this were some kind of illusion, don't you think Ryan's aim would be better?
Why are you always picking on me?
Odin's right. We have to trust each other. Ein, thank you for your insight, but please, speculate with care.
So our plan is to just keep on fighting?
Yes, the mission remains the same. Until the situation changes, we continue to slay the demon. And someone keep an eye on that halo, in case there's a change. From this point on, it'll be a war of attrition. I should move right and press on. Guard this kingdom forever. What?
That's what the demon said.
Nothing lasts forever. Not even demons. The fight must eventually end.
The moment I said those words, I regretted them. Because when I said eventually, I felt more nervous than hopeful, more uncertain than reassured. It seemed my companions felt the same. Each responded with only silence.
That's it. I've hit my limit.
Everyone, hold here. Rest a while. Hardin, Queeg. Hardin, Queeg and I will take the first watch.
Commander,
What is it?
how many more times must we wage this fight?
This could be the last battle. Or there could be 100 more. Is something weighing on you?
One of the civilians was a little girl. That first day, I managed to save her. But after that,
We changed our route.
we've relived this day 35 times since then. That's 35 times I've abandoned her to her fate. I can't help but think about what would have happened to her each of those times. I've grown accustomed to the battle against the demon. But this is something I don't know if I can ever get used to.
Used to.
Master?
I did not reply to Hardin. I couldn't find the words. All I could do was stand there in silence. But that was not the first time I stood silent.
There are only two possible fates for one who seeks to usurp the throne. They either die in the effort, or they become the new king. Master, It's an ambush.
This is driving me crazy.
We tried to take turns resting, but it was of little help. It was like giving a drop of water to one dying of thirst in the middle of the desert. The constant siege of demons was a problem, of course. But what bothered us more than anything was that blasted sun. the sun that followed us ceaselessly. We could not escape it even when we closed our eyes.
Oh, wow. That'd be enough to drive anyone cuckoo. When will this end? How many times have we done this now? 115? No, wait. 116, I think. This is our 125th attempt. Stop it. Everyone stop counting from here on out. Sure. That might help. Let's go right. And again. I can just imagine what these guys went through. Like, I'm just playing a game version of it that probably should only take me about, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes. They've been basically through this for like 3 months at this point. It's 125 days. That's wow. That's almost that's almost 6 months now. Like 5 or 6 months straight. No sleep. Did you hear that? Someone's screaming. Screaming? I don't hear anything. Neither do I. It's close. It's coming through the walls. There's nothing through those walls. We're underground. It's just dirt back there. I know what I heard. Maybe there's a secret passage. Queeg, you were part of the rescue nights, were you not? Do you know the symptoms of sleep deprivation? I do, but given that our bodies recover after each loop, I'm not sure it would apply to this situation. Regardless, tell us what you know. Sleep deprivation usually begins with fatigue, memory loss, loss of focus, and headaches. Progressive deep deprivation can lead to linguistic impairments. Severe cases can lead to mental disorders such as auditory hallucinations, visual hallucinations, and paranoia. Hallucinations. Fine, Ryan. Stay on watch. We're taking rest now. Hold on. I am not hearing things. I know exactly what I just heard now. Pardon. Have you ever experienced auditory hallucinations before? No. Never. And if you were hallucinating, how would you know? Rest. For this moment, that is your mission.
I sat down slowly and discreetly covered my ears. But that voice that had been ringing in my head for so long, it would not stop crying out.
Master.
Oof. Long ago, on that fateful
Stand aside!
Oh,
I'm afraid I can't do that.
this is what happened when he was dismissed. Okay.
Step aside this instant! That bastard child! He means to take everything from me! This kingdom and the Rubian!
Raising a blade against a member of the royal family is unacceptable, even for a king.
Move! Your duty is to protect me!
Your Majesty, I am protecting you. From yourself. Killing a royal family member would be...
You no longer even consider me your king! Is that it? You think that bastard will soon become king? Even despite his dirty bloodline?
Your Majesty, that's not what I'm...
Guards! This man intends to... Treason!
Master, you must stand aside. If you don't, both of us will be killed.
I cannot do that, Your Highness. Please understand.
It's all right. Please, just promise me one thing. If I end up dying, that gem, the Rubian, please protect... Master?
Wait, what?
No, that's not right. The king, His Majesty ended up relinquishing his blade that day.
Okay.
Why have you abandoned me?
Your Highness.
Why have you abandoned me?
No, Your Highness, I never...
You knew. You knew why I'd come to see you that day. There are only two possible fates for one who seeks to usurp the throne. They either die in the effort, or they become the new king. Master,
Commander!
It's an ambush. Unless you're hearing things again. Unless you're hearing things again.
No, he's right. They're closing in from all directions.
Waiting orders. What is our strategy? Hardin, Queeg, guard the rear. Ein, Ryan, take the flanks. What about the front? Leave the front to me. Should move to the right and begin the battle. Ooh! We got bigger, stronger monsters here. Let's go. Come on. Righty.
I'd fought this enemy so many times, the battle had become routine. I swung my blade again and again, but no matter how fiercely I fought or how swiftly I moved, that dream, that memory, that voice, they would not leave me alone.
The 1037th day. Wow. So they've been doing this for, let's see, almost like 3.5 years at this point? Commander. I can't do this anymore. It's the sun. I'm so sick of that sun. Can we please try something else? What do you suggest?
Escaping the city.
We've discussed that before many times. The risk is too great. The demon grows exponentially stronger as time passes. Even if we could escape, it would only be allowing his power to grow until no one can stop him. Sharenian would fall.
What about us? Are you expecting us just to keep fighting and like this forever? That's enough, Ryan. At least we're in the back row. Look at Hardin. Look at Ed and Queeg. They've all died more than once. We haven't. So, what then? Are you seriously telling me to stop whining because I haven't died yet?
Ryan, please.
Oh, great. You too? Let's everybody do whatever Lady Ein says. What's your command, milady? You want me to put us... You want to put me on the front line?
Sure. Why not? Unless you're afraid to take on the same risk as the rest of us.
The unending fatigue was eating away at our sanity. I'm not sure when it began, but everyone started to change. Noble Hardin began striking the enemy while their back was turned, without a moment's hesitation. Ein began to exert more magic against the enemy than was necessary. Ryan loosed arrows at his targets with little regard for anything in the way. And Ed simply stopped speaking. Queeg was the only one who seemed unaffected.
Master.
Uh-oh.
You failed to save me once again. This is all your own doing. You knew, didn't you? What I was trying to say. The words I could never bring myself to speak.
No.
There are only two possible fates for one who seeks to usurp the throne. They either die in the effort, or they become the new king. Master,
No. Stop this.
I'm so afraid. Please, protect me.
Your Highness,
Master, please protect me. Even if that means you have to raise your sword against the king you once protected. Even if that means you have to abandon your pledge and your pride. Please raise your sword just this once. In defense not of the kingdom, but the one you hold most dear.
Stop!
Master, I'm afraid. You chose to remain silent. Your pride, your hypocritical sense of honor, your own self-delusion, they were more important to you, Master. Look and see. See the results of your silence. See what occurred here because you stood by and did nothing.
No,
Remember this. No matter how many times you relive this day, be it 1,000 times or 1,000,000, you cannot change what happened. Master, I'm sorry. Please, uphold your promise, even if you have to stand alone.
Uphold my promise. I swear it.
How about if we take a break here? How is the commander keeping up? I don't think I can.
Queeg hasn't changed a bit either.
It's because he was off to begin with. Hey,
Queeg! Queeg! What's your secret? How are you still holding up?
I require only a clear mission. That's enough.
Real helpful. I think he has a point, actually. Yeah, he makes a lot of sense. In what way? The reason this is all so hard is because we don't know when it's going to end. No one knows. So our motivation is going to fluctuate, to say the least. But our goal is still to protect Sharenian, whatever's left of it, forever and ever and ever. That's right. That's all there is to it.
Okay, so what about the commander?
How hasn't he cracked by now? I don't know. Maybe he has his own mission we don't know about.
A secret mission, huh?
Yeah, I bet that's it. I heard what he said to the prince. He made a pledge. What kind of pledge?
To protect Sharenian, as always. That was my pledge. It's time. Let's get moving.
My comrades began to grow suspicious of one another. They started to forget what they were fighting for. They brutalized the demon as if purely seeking to unleash their frustrations upon it. That was about the time. The time I started to feel that before long I would end up losing them.
That's a pretty deep one.
Queeg, what is his condition?
He's stable for now, but the wound could grow infected.
Hardin, what were you thinking?
I did that. I don't remember. Wait, shouldn't he be healed? We went back in time. The time that doesn't restore wounds we inflict on each other.
I've told you so many times. Wait, really? Yeah, I guess I do remember you saying that. But wait, Ed attacked me, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Hardin was just trying to protect me. Only because you shot Ed first. Of course he thought you were an enemy. I didn't shoot him. I know I didn't. I mean, maybe I grazed him a little.
I did that to Ed?
Move, everyone. There's no more time to lose.
What about Ed?
He can rest here. We'll have to hope he can hold on until the curse ends.
And when will will that be exactly?
Don't know.
No, I'm going to take him and get out of here.
I'm...
Don't you dare say we'd have to stay here and protect Sharenian. Get up, Ed. Let's get out of this nightmare. You and me.
I don't seem to remember.
Remember what?
We've already tried to carry him beyond the range of the curse. Many times.
What?
It wasn't wounded in the last cycle. Rather several cycles prior. Back then, he could still walk. We let him leave on his own. Or attempted to. There was some kind of invisible wall. None of us could get out, no matter what we tried.
Ed never got up. His absence made our fight more and more difficult. That led others to falter, especially Ein. And after another dozen trips back in time, Ed died. After that, hardened sword grew unsteady. Then Ryan grew hesitant and Ein began breaking into fits of delirious laughter. I realized that we were approaching the end of our rope. I wasn't sure how much more of this we could take. Yet still, I forged on. I couldn't stop, because...
Please. Please, uphold your promise.
I have not forgotten my pledge.
Our pledge.
Everyone, close your eyes. Everyone. Perhaps it's no longer of any use. I should move to the right.
Oh boy. I forgot how long this one was. We're almost there though, I'm pretty sure.
What happened, Hardin? You're getting sloppy.
Do you hear that? Someone's screaming.
Hardin, focus! When you fail to verify the enemy has been neutralized, you endanger us all.
The screaming. I'm sure. It must be Ed.
What? What are you talking about? Ed's fine. No. Wait, Ed is...
Ed. Did he die in battle? Was it my fault again?
I think it was me. Yes, it was my fault.
This isn't good. If we don't put an end to this soon...
It was Ryan.
Hmm?
It was Ryan's arrow that killed me. It went straight through my shoulder.
It was... me?
A hallucination? But how could everyone be seeing the same thing? Everyone, focus!
You can still save me. Look what the commander has in his hand.
Is that the Rubian?
You can save me, Ein. Ein. Save.
Ed! Commander, the Rubian. It's said to have the power to cure any ailment, even to bring the dead back to life.
Is it already too late?
Yes, the Rubian. We can use the Rubian. Save him. Please, use the Rubian to save Ed.
No, we have to save the girl. She's already suffered. So many times. How many times have I abandoned her? The screaming! The screaming is back again!
Ooh, they're really coming undone.
I have an idea. We should revive the king. He was the one who summoned the demon in the first place. He has to know how to banish it, how to put an end to this curse.
We cannot use the Rubian on anyone.
What? Why not? That's right. It's because of the prince, isn't it? Because you have to save the prince. The prince you love more than your own friends.
That's not it.
You're a liar.
I've always suspected it. You made a pledge to the prince. You promised you'd save him using the Rubian. This was never about protecting Sharenian. He put us through all this just to bring the prince back to life.
Yes, that's it. That's how you've managed to keep it together all this time.
None of you seem to remember. I've told you several times the pledge I made to the prince was...
The screaming. It won't stop. That girl.
What is my mission?
Your mission is to eliminate your former comrades.
Oh, that hurts. Not good. And they're all down. And there's Queeg right there. The magical automaton.
The Rubian. It shattered. Why? Could it be this whole time?
The Rubian was a fake. It's just an ordinary gemstone.
Then what about your pledge? You promised the prince. I thought you promised to bring him back to life.
You must stand aside. If you don't, both of us will be killed.
I cannot.
It's all right. Please, just promise me one thing. If my life ends here, you must protect Sharenian. All the way to the end. So long as a single soul remains in Sharenian, you must protect them.
Your Highness, I give you my word.
That's the key right there.
As part of my pledge to protect the kingdom, the prince asked that I destroy the Rubian somewhere all could see. It was the only way to prevent another mad king from rising to covet its power.
We had no idea. We were such fools. Ed, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Is he dead?
Do you regret it?
Uh-oh.
They're all gone. There's no more reason to pretend you don't see me.
You're right. It really is just me now. Or rather, me and you. An illusion.
An illusion? Master, had you ever seen an illusion before your encounter with the demon?
Of course not.
Then, how can you be so sure what is real and what is the illusion? Are all those that have fallen here an illusion? Or am I, who stands before you, very much alive, an illusion? Or perhaps all of this, your fallen subordinates, the king, all of Sharenian, are the farce? Or maybe, my dear master, you are the illusion.
Talk about a mind just twisting around you.
How could you even tell?
You're not making any sense.
Master, look up at the sky.
The halo. It's almost completely vanished.
The curse has weakened as its subjects have expired. So too has the boundary between reality and illusion begun to fall apart at the seams.
Between reality and illusion? What illusion?
The one your fallen lady friend mentioned.
What if all of this is a lie? What if we're not actually reliving the same day, but rather trapped in an illusion that simply makes it seem that way? What do we do if that's what's really happening?
Urgoth Dunamis. His power is to create illusions. The demon has not been turning back time. It simply created a false reality to imprison you and your allies. This place is no more than a mirror he created of the real Sharenian.
That's preposterous. That would mean in the real Sharenian.
As you diligently waged your endless battle, time passed just the same in the real world. Centuries have passed since you arrived here.
Oh, man. Centuries. Holy moly.
That cannot be true.
Sharenian fell the very same day Urgoth was first summoned. Atop its ashes, he built a prosperous demon empire. But in time, even it fell, at the hands of a band of adventurers. Now nothing remains but Urgoth and the gem he guards. Protecting the Rubian. That was the contract struck between the king and Urgoth.
Ridiculous. Do you really think I'd believe such a bold lie? Lies. All lies. Be gone, illusion!
Though centuries have already passed, I still remember that conversation we once had, Master. Master, why is it that everything beautiful in this world fades so quickly? And you replied,
The beauty of a fluttering petal is only possible because of its fall. So too does the beauty of life stem from its brevity.
You were right, Master. Just like the fluttering petals, Sharenian and the lives of its people were beautiful because they were fated to end.
But if what you say is true, then what have I been fighting for all this time? Arden, Ein, Ryan, Queeg, and Ed. For what have we done all this? For what did they have to die?
Master, you remember your pledge from that day. The promise you have made over and over again.
My promise.
Until the very end. So long as a single soul remains in Sharenian. You promised to protect them, did you not?
So long as a single soul.
That's right. You still have me. Sharenian is not yet lost. With the Rubian, your allies can be brought back to life. Master, with the Rubian, you can keep your eternal pledge.
Eternal pledge.
There he goes. He's cracking.
And that's what happened.
That's an incredible story.
When I escaped the world of illusion, Urgoth Dunamis, that terrible demon, was waiting for me. But I had vanquished him so many times that doing so once more brought me a little satisfaction.
What about your allies? Did you bring them back with the gem?
No. Not just yet, that is.
Hey, guys. Something's not right here.
Now, here's the Rubian. Just as I promised. Take it. Power you came here to find. Eternal life!
For the glory of the Master! Run! Run as fast as your chubby little legs will carry you! I am the hunter. You are the prey.
Target located. Initiating extermination protocol.
Let's get this party started.
Mogadin, the Black Knight. Kaliain, the Mad Mage. Jirai, the Vicious Hunter. CQ-57, the Rampant Cyborg. Frayed, the Bad Brawler. Arise. Arise and stand beside. Dark Knell. I pledge our eternal loyalty to the Magnificent One.
I really don't know what the Magnificent One is thinking sometimes. I understand that over the course of hundreds of thousands of battles and pledges, a soul could be refined into one of incredible power. But by mixing in the power of a transcendent, he's created a monster. What use could he have for such an unthinking puppet?
If you examine the facts, one can easily infer two things. The fact that the Black Mage, one who foresees all, has created a monster like him. It means an enemy with incredible power will arise. How captivating. I wonder who they will be.
A foe who possesses such power. I'm not sure I can imagine it. And what was the second thing?
Secondly, I've forgotten.
You fool.
Secondly, it means he needs a servant of unimpeachable loyalty, one who could never betray him under any circumstances. In any case, it seems demons are more useful than I imagined. The power to create a false world, a replica of reality in all its exquisite detail. Truly fascinating. Sharenian, a civilization with knowledge of sorcery, and where even demons yielded to men. Surely some traces must remain.
It was a warm spring day. My apprentice lay sprawled out on the grass, dozing gently. "Tell me, what are you thinking so deeply about?" I teased. His eyes fluttered open and turned toward the sky. Catching a falling flower petal in his palm, he calmly mused. "Why is it that everything beautiful in this world fades so quickly?" His smile was as warm as the autumn breeze, and I could not help but grin. "The beauty of a fluttering petal is only possible because of its fall," I replied. "So too does the beauty of life stem from its brevity. Never trust anyone who speaks of forever. Nothing under the sun can withstand the winds of time. Anyone who promises eternity is certainly a liar. But as a knight, I too had made an oath of eternity." We looked at one another and bellowed with laughter. It was a warm spring day.
Thank you for dropping by the library. I hope you enjoyed your stay as well as the tale you just saw. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and become a coin in the vault by hitting the subscribe button. If you never want to miss a video, ring the bell and turn on all notifications. To catch where these streams happen live, use the link in the description to visit my Twitch channel. If you'd like to see more tales from Maplestory, click this playlist here. And if you'd like a story narrated to you, click this playlist here. I hope to see you again, so until next time, my friends.